Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. And taking the ball for the Mets, Kevin Gausman. Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Trevor Story. And we're underway here in the home opener. There's a strike. Gausman, a righty that throws with power. 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And now it's 1-2.
Ball two.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. And a payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Taylor takes it in for the out. One away. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch. Ball. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Tristan Casas. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Rip towards third. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Rip to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Out to center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here is Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming
That's
next.
ball 2.
Now he breaks his bat. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here at Citi Field. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1.
Hey!
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert under it. And there's one down. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Center fielder Jarren Duran.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nope, that's
that one
off the plate. Ball
outside.
2.
2 balls, no strikes. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Caleb Durbin in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Bo Sox looking to strike first here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Slow roller to first. Polanco. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. As we go to the last of the third. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number one. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Inside,
that's
ball
off
three.
The mark. Full count now. In the air to left center. Anthony makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Here's Luis Robert.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu settles under this one, and that is that. Start of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. Foul ball there. And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. One out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Wilson Contreras. Ground ball, could be two. Lindor, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Queens, here's the Mets leadoff man, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings through it for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball inside.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. hit in the air left field. Anthony should have this one. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And
Nope,
another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
In the air to left center. Anthony under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robert gets under it. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That one just misses. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Caleb Durbin digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's Story now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fly to center his first time. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Abreu in position, takes it in for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Oh, that's inside.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Queens, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Out towards left center. Soto has a beat on it. And there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Red Sox by 2. And we're the top half of the 6th. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
That's a ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Lindor. They take the force out, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, well, we go bottom 6. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Nope, outside.
Two now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through the sweeper.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1.
That's out.
The Mets trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Hit weakly on the ground. Story sends it over to first. Just got him. He was burning up the baseline. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. to the right side, and that one handled. Slings to first. One pitch and one out. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line to center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jaron Duran now at the plate. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half. The 7th, Juan Soto. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is fouled back. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Jorge Polanco. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony under it. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
The Mets with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it. We're at the top of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Story stands in now, looks at that one inside.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And he swings through that one. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Lined into right. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert should have this one. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH. Mark Vientos. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Brett Beatty. That misses, and that's ball one.
Ball inside.
High in the air, out to right. One down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Ball in.
He hauls it in, 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here now the Red Sox DH, Tristan Casas. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tobias Myers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. That one missed. Casas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Abreu in the box lays off for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground right side. Lindor, that's one. Back to first, not in time. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Jaron Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Here's a rocket to right field. Oh, he can't hang on. 1 run is in. Abreu around third. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 4-0. So runner at second, 2 down. Caleb Durbin will hit next. 1 for 3.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Chandler Simpson.
With his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Peyton Tolley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
0-1 now.
Inside, ball one.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Base hit and a man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Runner on the go. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. Hard hit to third. Throw to first in time. So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's Juan Soto. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that baby's gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Bo Bichette. This one in the air right field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And